Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Neighbour here, and I am going to read you the story that we're going to be thinking about all this week. It's one of my favourites, and I know it's one of your favourites too. It's Stickman, and I know that you can also see the animated version of this on YouTube, and I think it's still on BBC iPlayer at the moment. You can see here Stickman on the cover running through the snow. We had a little bit of snow this week, didn't we? Certainly very, very chilly and cold out there anyway. So I think I know how Stickman feels actually as he's out in the snow. Stickman by Julia Donaldson. I hope you're all sitting and listening. Show me your good sitting, good looking and good listening. Ready for my story. Here we are. Stickman lives in the family tree with his stick lady love and his stick children 3. One day he wakes early and goes for a jog. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the dog. Woof, woof, a stick, barks the dog. An excellent stick, the right kind of stick for my favourite trick. I'll fetch it and drop it and fetch it, and then I'll drop it and fetch it and drop it again. Dogs like to play that game, don't they? Do you know, I was out on a walk this morning and I saw a dog with a ginormous stick, much too big to have been Stickman, I think. I'm not a stick. Why can't you see? I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. That's me. And I want to go home to the family tree. Oh dear, he's being thrown around for the dog to catch, isn't he? A notice says, dogs must be kept on a lead. At last the game's over and Stickman is freed. Yay, he's free again. He sets off for home with a hop and a twirl. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the girl. A stick, cries the girl with a smile on her face. The right kind of poo stick for winning the race. I think they're having a game of poo sticks on the river where you drop a stick in and see which stick comes first from under the bridge. It's called poo sticks. I wonder if any of you have played that at home when you've been out on your walks. Has everyone got one? Get ready to throw. It's 1, 2, 3. Into the river they go with a splash. There's Stickman. Oh, it's falling into the river. I'm not a poo stick. Why can't they see? I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. That's me. And I'm heading away from the family tree. Yes, he's drifting off down the river and it's taking him further and further away from his stick lady love and his stick children 3. Poor Stickman. Stickman is floating. He floats on and on. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the swan. A twig, says the swan. This twig is the best. It's the right kind of twig to weave into my nest. Look, can you see the swan's busy building a nest for her baby cygnets, and she's weaving Stickman into the nest. I don't think he's going to be very happy about that, do you? No, he's not. I'm not a twig. Why can't they see? I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. That's me. And I long to be home in the family tree. Oh, he's getting really lonely now, isn't he? The nest is deserted and Stickman is free. He drifts down the river and sails out to sea. Because all the rivers eventually end up at the seaside. And Stickman's there and he's not very happy. He's not gone there for a holiday, has he? He's gone there because the river's carried him further and further away from his family tree. Where's he going to end up next? He tosses and turns till the frolicking foam washes him up on a beach far from home. There he is. Here comes a dad with a spade in his hand. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the sand. A must, yells the dad. An excellent mast. Hooray! There's a flag on our castle at last. Oh dear, looks a bit fed up about that, doesn't he, Stickman? All he wants to do is go home, and he's ended up on the top of a sandcastle. I'm not a mast for a silly old flag. Look, he's thrown the flag on the ground. He's a bit cross about that. Or a sword for a knight, or a hook for a bag. None of those things. I'm Stickman. I'm not a pen, and I'm not a bow. I'm not a bat or a boomerang. No. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the snow. Here comes a boy in a warm woolly scarf. An arm for my snowman, he says with a laugh. Oh, he's built a snowman and he needs another arm for his snowman, doesn't he? And Stickman fits the bill perfectly. Oh, yeah, looks great on there. But Stickman doesn't really want to be there, does he? I'm not an arm. Can nobody see? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. Will I ever get home to the family tree? He's really in despair now, isn't he? He's really worried that he's so far away from his home, he's never going to get back. Poor Stickman. Stickman is lonely. Stickman is lost. Stickman is frozen and covered in frost. Stickman is weary. That means he's really tired. His eyes start to close. He stretches and yawns and lies down for a doze. He can't hear the bells or the sweet singing choir, or the voice saying, here's a good stick for the fire. Stickman is lying asleep in the grate. Grate is a special place where you can have a fire in your house. Can anyone save him before it's too late? Look, it's in the fireplace now. Pretty soon they'll be lighting that fire. He dreams of his kids and his stick lady love. Look, that's his little dream. He's dreaming all about them there, and he's wishing he was home. Then suddenly wakes. What's that noise up above? It starts as a chuckle, then turns to a shout. Oh, ho, 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 I'm stuck. Get me out. A stuck man? A stuck man? Now, who could that be? So not Stickman, a stuck man. Don't worry, cries Stickman. I'll soon set you free. A scratch and a scrape and a flurry of soot. Soot is all the sort of black powder that gets stuck to the inside of the chimney when all the smoke from the fire goes up there. Covered in soot, and it's all black and sticky. A wiggle, a jiggle, and out pokes a foot. It's a black boot. Now, I wonder who that boot belongs to. A shove and a nudge, a hop and a jump. And Santa falls into the room with a thump. Woo, bump. Here he is. He's somebody we've seen a lot of recently, isn't he? Over Christmas. I wonder if he came to your house delivering presents. I bet he did. I bet you were all on his good boy and girl list this year. There's no naughty list, as Tesco's said. Stickman, oh Stickman, you excellent friend. Thanks, thanks a million. Thanks without end. He's very grateful, isn't he, saying thank you, because he's really been helped. He'd have been stuck there a long time. We know a song all about when Santa got stuck up the chimney, don't we? Maybe he had a few many mince pies over Christmas. Then Stickman helps Santa deliver the toys to fast asleep girls and to fast asleep boys. Faster and faster they fly through the snow till Santa says, only one more chimney to go. I wonder who that chimney belongs to. Meanwhile, back at the family tree, Stick Lady's lonely. The children are sad. It won't feel like Christmas without their stick dad. They toss and they turn in the family bed. But what's that clattering sound overhead? Someone is tumbling into the house. Is it a bird or a bat or a mouse? Or could it, yes, could it just possibly be? I wonder who it is. Oh, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman. That's me, and I'm sticking right here with the family tree. Look, Father Christmas, the last Christmas present we delivered was Stickman back home to his family. And look, they've got all the table laid out for the morning. Look, all their lovely little toadstools. And look, it looks as if Santa has delivered their little presents as well. How exciting. The children. But I think the best present of all for the children and for their mummy is to have Stickman back home after all his adventures. And there they are. And I hope next time Stickman goes out for a jog, that he takes jolly good care not to be around any dogs, because that's what started the whole adventure, wasn't it? So that is the story of Stickman. It's one of my very favourites, and I'm sure it's one of your very favourites too. So it's been lovely reading this story with you today, and I'll be back very soon with some more stories and some more fun. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.